This is a read-along of Pixie and Dixie and the Make-Believe Mouse. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a like, comment, and subscribe for more bookish vids and other videos here on the channel. For now, without further ado, let's begin Pixie and Dixie and the Make-Believe Mouse. Pixie and Dixie and the Make-Believe Mouse by Mary Windler Benson. Illustrated by John Carey and Jam Neely. Jinx marched up and down before Dixie and Dixie's mouse house. "Oh," he sang, "every day and every night I watch that mouse hole with delight." He chuckled. "Ho ho! Oh, Jinxie boys, scare these mices to pieces." Grumbled Dixie. "That Mr. Jinx needs a good scare. We should have a watchdog to watch him the way he watches us." "That's it," said Pixie. "We'll get a fearsome, frightening watchdog, and I know where we can borrow one. Come on." And so Dixie followed Pixie out of their back door, through a fence, up some steps, and onto the neighbor's porch. They tiptoed over to a basket full of furry white puppies, and their even furrier mother. All of them were sound asleep, all but one puppy. "That one," said Pixie, pointing. And they coaxed and pushed until they got that snoozy puppy all the way to the back door of the mouse house. "Hurry, fuzzy puppy," panted Pixie as they squeezed and tugged inside. "Do you think he'll give Jinx a good scare?" Dixie asked Pixie. "Grrr," growled the puppy as Jinx marched past the mouse hole. "Grrr." He showed his little white teeth. His mother had taught him not to trust cats. "Help!" Jinx screeched as he caught sight of the furry face at the mouse hole. He headed for the hiding. "Those, mices have imported a gigantic type white mouse. Oh, this is the end of good, brave, and true Jinx." And he disappeared under the couch. Carefully, he peeked out. "Grrr!" grunted the puppy. Said Jinx. "I seem to detect a puppy-type growl coming from that mouse. I'd like to better look at him." "Ruff!" barked the puppy fiercely. Jinx scratched his head. That's the doggiest type mouse I've ever saw," he said, and he crawled right up to the mouse house. "Well, I'll be Jinx," he chuckled. "That's a real dog-type puppy, a make-believe mouse. And it gives old Foxy Jinxie a good idea." And whoosh, Jinx was gone. Dixie watched him scoot away. "We sure did scare him," he laughed. "Serves him right," chuckled Pixie. "And now we better take this scary little hairy puppy back home." He whistled for the puppy to follow him. But the puppy didn't move. Sound asleep puppies don't move. Pixie and Dixie whistled again. They called to the puppy. They even tickled him. But he wouldn't wake up. Dixie gulped. "What'll we do now, Pix?" Pixie shook his head. Dix, he said. "I think we're in trouble," said a stirred voice behind him. And then, standing over Pixie and Dixie, was a certain puppy's angry mother. How, she wanted to know, had her pretty pup followed his way into a mouse house, of all places. "We only borrowed him," said Dixie. "A likely story," sniffed Mother Dog. She puffed out her chest and said in her best mother dog voice, "Oliver Hubert Titherwell III, wake up and come out of that mouse house this instant." The puppy's eyes snapped open, and he saw his mother, and he wiggled and waggled out of the mouse house, just as the sound of marching feet and a meow, meow, meow reached him from outside. "Hide!" shouted Dixie. "Quick, hide!" As they all piled behind the couch, the front door banged, opened, and in poured cats, cats, cats! Black ones, striped ones, furry ones, Siamese cats, alley cats, cats from the richest families, fat ones, thin ones, tomcats, and tiny cats. And leading the parade was Jinx, carrying a basket of fish and a big, big sign that said, "Attention all cats! See the biggest white-type wild mouse in the world! Admission, 1 fresh fish, no free looks." All the cats look into the mouse house. Look a little closer, boys," said Jinx. "Careful, though. He's a wild mouse and very dangerous." "Ahem," said a voice behind him. "Notice that funny face," Jinx went on. "Ahem!" Mother Dog coughed a bit louder. "Ahem!" There was no mistaking the sound in her voice this time, and Jinx heard her. He turned and said in a sick voice, "Oh, hello, Mr. Dog. We were, just having a little joke here." But Mrs. Dog didn't laugh. She just said angrily, "How dare you call my beautiful puppy a wild mouse with a funny face?" Jinx got down on his knees. Forget it, ma'am," he pleaded. "I'll bring you free bones for a week, of a month, a year." "Attention, Jinx Cat," said Mrs. Dog, picking up the side. "The biggest mother-type dog in this room is about to make you the flattest-type cat in the world." And she did. And then she took Oliver Hubert Titherwell III and marched him home. And all the cats took their fish, and they went home too. Everyone left. Everyone but Pixie and Dixie. They brushed off Mr. Jinx, and Pixie sang, "Oh, we're just 2 tiny Mises." And Dixie giggled, "But look who we got scared to pieces." The end. Thanks for watching.